was very funny because my parents thought I'm the sharpest, the smartest, and very good looking girl. So they will have the easiest job of finding me a groom.
Yeah.
The first match, they were the parents came to meet me, and they felt I was not fair enough for their son. So they rejected upfront.
Wow.
And my parents were very much disheartened because they thought I'm very fair compared
Yeah.
to Indian standards. Then was the other guy I met in my uncle's house, and I felt very bad about that because my dad had a promotion interview that day, and he skipped that for my groom thing, and because we
Yeah.
had to go to Delhi to meet the guy.
So let me get this straight. Like, you show up and your parents are there, and they're like, "What do you think?" And it's like, "Yay or nay."
Yeah.
Holy
No,
shit!
no, no, it's not yay or nay. It's like, so the second guy then the second guy I went to meet, he came from US. He was working somewhere in Florida, and some of these things I don't forget because funny things, right? And that guy, we met for 2 hours, and the parents were like, it was very uncomfortable, there's like all of these people and everyone has come to see you. You have to like wear a sari and deck up and take tea, and it's like they show it in the Bollywood movies.
Oh wow, that
and then you just
horrible.
walk in. Yeah, it's very, very awkward. And then it's like, okay, do you guys want to catch up? Like, you want to go and talk? Like, sure. And then we go to the other room, and this guy was non-stop talking about his own self, like how he leads his life, what he does, how he goes to work in the morning, how he likes his black coffee, whatnot. I mean, these details I've not forgotten because it was so irritating for me. It's like this guy who wants to marry me, he does not even have a 1% interest to know what I do.
Yeah.
And then we go back to Jamshedpur, and then we get the message that that guy wanted to marry his Atta's daughter. It's like, then why the whole fuss? He could have said that in the day one.
Yeah.
It would save. And I felt more disgraced because that day was my dad's promotion interview, which he never got in his entire life when he retired. It was his only chance, and he gave preference to his daughter's marriage than his own promotion, right? So third time was with Suresh, and I told my parents, like, this is the last chance I'm giving you. If this does not work out, know that this is a sign that I should not be getting married right now. Let me go finish my studies. And my dad was like, yeah, I totally agree with you. That was another uncomfortable because like we were family of 30 people from the beginning.
I remember you were telling me.
Yeah, and then the family grew because everyone got married and they had their own kids, and then by then they were like kind of separated and single families but all in Jamshedpur. And everybody was in the house at that day. And all the kids, we had a small room inside, it had a grill.
Yeah.
All the kids, they put in that inside there and they locked them in the grill just like a jail. So the kids were making a mess there. All these elders were talking. My aunt who was visiting here, her husband, my uncle, was communist, and my father-in-law is completely Hindu, like the BJP. And they got into an argument when we are meeting for the first time. And my grandfather was like, oh my God, I just hope this marriage happens for this girl. Because poor thing, this is the third time. And then, these people are fighting over politics.
Yeah.
So my grandfather said, okay, do you guys want to go and speak and all that? So we went to the other room, and I was kind of not very much interested. And it was like, this is like the guy's business. They just come, they would meet you. They're like hardly interested. We don't know whether they're interested or not.
Yeah.
But Srish kind of was very different, and it was very surprising. I have never met, I have seen my sister's marriage proposals happening and all. I've never seen anybody that nice until then. He never talked about anything about himself unless I asked him. He always asked what was my interest, and I just said that, oh, I do painting and sketching. He said, show me. And then I had to go like look for my scribble book that I was doing, and I was super excited that, oh my God, somebody is showing interest in what I do or what I like and what I am capable of and things like that. And my mom was only talking about my eldest sister, like how she does nice knitting and whatnot. And then Srish said, okay, can you tell me something that Rama does? And my mom was like, I never paid attention, I guess. So it's funny that they never knew what are my super good qualities. But then, So that got my attention, that okay, this guy is genuinely interested and he is here for the good reason, kind of a
Yeah.
thing. And it was very funny. There was a movie that released at that time, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, of Shah Rukh Khan. I don't know if you have
I've
watched.
definitely, I've heard of it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
so when Shah Rukh Khan is like meets Kajol, who's the heroine in the movie, and then Kajol is going, and Shah Rukh Khan says, if this girl really likes me, she will turn back and look at me. And he keeps saying, Palat, Palat, Palat. And then she goes a few steps and she turns back and looks at him. And he says, yes. So my sister was like, see, if he goes there, walks out of the gate, and if he turns back, that means he really liked you because he wants to get another sneak peek of yours. I'm like, this is crazy, okay? So, it was very funny. And Srish walked out the gate, and my sister is like, Palat, Palat, Palat. And he really turned back. And she's like, this is happening, I'm telling you.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was very funny.